Hey guys, I am Varun Jain and I am shooting my first YouTube video. If you are into a tech, AI and modern technologies, this channel is exactly for you. We will be talking about the coding tools, AI, workflows and everything that makes life easier for developers today. So let's get into the problem. Today every tech and non-tech guy can make the websites using the AI tools like the Cursor, Claude Code, Antigravity, but the UI made by those AI tools looks exactly the same. The gray buttons, icons, centered text and zero personality. So today we are going to learn about one Claude Code plugin that completely changes it. Same AI, same prompt, but two completely different results. Let's get into it. We will be going to simply prompt to the Claude Code and let the Claude Code build the stuff instead of using any of the plugin. So we are into a folder plugin and we have a single file claude.md. Now I will not go deep into the MD files. You everyone know that the MD files are used by the coding agents to know about the project. So Claude Code uses the claude.md file. So here we have, let's go into the preview mode. So here we have a stack. We are going to use a plain HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and instructions is like we want a simple one page, hero section, three card feature section, a simple contact form, a footer, and these are accepted files. So let's see. We are going into the Claude code. So this is a command to start the Claude. So now let's give the prompt. So now let's give the prompt to build a website. So build a single landing page featuring PPT, app. Okay. So that's a simple prompt and we want a single landing page featuring productivity app. So it's checking the current directory. We have kept the claude.md minimal. If you want, you can add more stuff. Okay, so it has started creating the three files. So we have our index.html. So we have our index.html. Let's look at that. Okay. So we have our hero section. We have our features section. Then we have our three cards. Okay. We have a context section. And then we have a footer section at last. And the script.js. So let's see. So yeah. So yeah, we have a style.css now. And we have a script.js too. So here we have. So let's start or let's look out at a live server. Yeah. So here it built, okay, a great UI. So normal UI which every AI tool makes. A bluish font, a bluish gradient. So yeah, we have a three cards, a contact form, and a footer. So as you see, every AI agent, whether you give this to Antigravity cursor, it will build almost same. It will build the same buttons, it will build the same cards. So now let's look how we can use the plugin into the Claude Code to make it. Now let's look at the plugin, how we can make use of plugin to make our website more professional, more perfect. So we are into a new folder, plugin one, and we have the claude.md, the same MD file, just with a small change. Here I have mentioned a plugin name, Frontend Design. So this is the plugin which we are going to use, the Frontend Design. It just simply says that apply the Frontend Design plugin guidance to all UI, upload, avoid the default and generic patterns, make deliberate choices on typography, keep CSS and JS in a single file. Yeah, it's just a normal flow. Okay, so we are into the Claude Code. So before starting the prompt, you have to go to the plugins and whether you have to see that you have installed the front-end design plugin. So I have already installed and enabled that. So we are into the Claude Code. So before starting the prompt, you have to go to the plugins and whether you have to see that you have installed the front-end design plugin. So I have already installed and enabled that. So we are going to make use of that. So I will say build a landing page featuring the PVT app using front-end design plugin. Now, as this landing page is very simple, sometimes it might skip the front-end design plugin, but we want to force to use that plugin. So let's try it out. I have mentioned use the front-end design plugin. Let's see. same flow. It's looking at what's in the current directory. So we have a plot.md. Okay. And okay, so we have our index.html, rule grid textures, and a character full display serif paired with a refined sky. Okay, now it's building the style sheet. So we have a style.css ready. Now JavaScript for front end validation. So yeah, we have a JavaScript file to read. Let's look how it's given. Okay, so on that live server. And let's see. Default port. Yeah. See. This was our first, the normal, which have been done by our AI, and this is done by our plugin. Work in rhythm, not in rush. It has used the default icon sometimes. Yeah. But it's like a different thing it has used. You can see. It's not looking at like a normal flow. So that's the magic of using the plugin. Follow the channel for the more updates and for more tech, AI, and modern technologies related videos. Thank you.